A very fine good afternoon, students. So today we will see about the basic full stack development which connected with Postgres database and Servlet API. The API which API data which fetched via React frontend. So frontend which is based on React, backend based on Servlet. The database is Postgres. So the simple user management. So we are creating a simple user management. So initially it starts with a database. So initially open our Postgres for PG admin, Postgres IDE, which is named as PG admin. So initially we are opening our PG admin. So inside that we will create a database. So the name of the database is users. So create database. So name of the database user management or so okay users. Okay. So we are creating a database. So the database which is named as users. So now the database which displayed here. So which named as users. Inside that we will create a table. So here the name of the table which is also user management. So user underscore mgmt. mgmt. Create table user underscore mgmt. Open parenthesis. Inside that we are creating first one is id space integer int space not comma space. So create table user management. Then first field is id. Id is auto generated number. So id integer space. It's auto generated number. So generated 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 space always 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 as identity. So this is acting as identity, IDENTY, identity. So this is the identity element. So which is a unique, so which auto generated number. So fine. Now the second field, first field is ID, then second field which is named as username. So uname. The second field which is called as uname, username. So uname space, which is a varchar, and which is unique. After varchar, unique, unique, varchar of your size, then unique space null. So fine. So there are two fields. First one ID, second one username. Third one is password. PASS password. Varchar of size 50 something. Varchar of size 100. So sometimes if security is needed, in that time you can convert into hash code and store the hash code in a password. So in that case, you are creating password as a little bit greater character. So password varchar of 100. Then the next field, email. So varchar of 50. Then mobile number, which is also varchar of 50. So yes, fine. Now a table was created. So named as user management. So execute. Yes, table was successfully created in the name of user underscore management. Initially, I will insert a value. So insert into user underscore management values. Values in bracket. So I think ID field is auto generated. So you are specifying the parameters. So insert into user underscore management. After that, you open a parenthesis, specify the field name, uname, comma password. So password, if okay, password, okay. Then next one, comma, something called as email and mobile number. Then the values. So username, something admin, single quotes admin. password also admin, single quotes admin, that email ID admin@gmail.com. After that, you will create a mobile number 1234567889. I have insert a single value, so execute the query and the single value was inserted. Yes, fine. So select star from table name, which display the entire table. So which creates a simple table named as user underscore management, which display a value username equal to admin and password equal to admin. So the initial process was completed. So the database side, I have created a simple database named as users. Inside that table named as user underscore management, the relevant columns was created. After that, a value was inserted. Now the first step was over. User table was created. Then step number 2, that will be called as API creation. So now you are entering into servlet. So open a Eclipse IDE. So after opening Eclipse IDE, file, new, dynamic web project. So the project which will be named as user underscore management. User underscore MGMT. So user management project. So user underscore MGMT. Yes, then next, and create a web.xml file. Then finish. So a new project was created in the name of user underscore management. In addition to that, the web.xml file also placed. So yes, fine. Open that web.xml file. Just now opening an web.xml. Now this is a web.xml file. Now our project in a normal servlet project, normal API project for taking the Postgres as well as JSON dependency. I have converted my project into Maven. So right click on the project and convert to Maven repository. So right click on user underscore management, then configure, then convert to Maven project. Then finish. So your project which will be converted into Maven. Yes. So the dependencies are installation is in progress. Now everything was completed. Now open pom.xml file. Yeah, this is pom.xml file. At the end, scroll down and at the end, in line number 21 and 22, in between 21 and 22, I will add dependencies, a new tag which is called as dependencies. / dependencies. So yes, fine. Now entire progress was ready. Now I will open my Google Chrome. I will open my browser. So just search Maven dependency for Postgres. Maven dependency for Postgres. So I will click on that first link. Then I will click on the first version. Then just copy paste the dependency and paste it inside my pom.xml file. So first dependency was completed. Similar process I will follow for JSON dependency. Yeah, now the two dependencies were installed. Save the file and the installation is in progress. So the file was saved. So installation which will take, depends on your net speed, which will take a little bit of time. Now installation was completed. After completing installation, open the resources folder, expand the resources folder in the left hand side and view the 2 jar files are added or not. Yes, the 2 jar files are added. Now the entire process was ready. Now right click on my project for creating my first login form. So just API for login. So new class. So the name of the class, which will be named as, this is for login process. So I will name it as login. So this file which will be named as login. So I will type login and then OK. Then a login file was created. Public class login. So public class login. So I will type extends HTTP servlet. Yes, automatically the packages was imported. After that, I will type my method do get off. Do get off. So do get, so entire do get method was added. Super off, it's not required. So I will comment that line. Now the entire process was completed. My HTTP servlet class login class was ready. So login class was ready for checking user ID as well as password. Before that, I will create another class for DB connection. So right click on my project and then I will create a new class. New class. The name of the class is DB caps DB underscore D and B are caps underscore connect ONN ECT or C caps connector. So DB connector, then finish. So now DB connector.java, the name of the class is DB connector. Inside that, I will create a class that is a static method for connection establishment. So I will type a static method, public static connection C caps. So connection. So connection is my java.sql package. So it automatically imported. If you press Control space and then choose it from pop-up, which automatically imported. So public connection, then space, my method named as get DB D caps DB connection C caps. Then open parenthesis, close parenthesis. So this is a method which used for establishing DB connection. Then open curly brace and close curly brace. Yes, fine. Inside that, I will establish a connection. So connection CON equal to null. So initially, I will place my connection as empty. CON equal to null. Then string URL equal to double quotes JDBC colon PostgresQL colon / localhost colon 5432 / my database named users. Yes, fine. So semicolon, that is user equal the name of the double quotes, name of the user as Postgres. Then similar way string password PASS equal double quotes the Postgres password. So yes, fine, semicolon. The Postgres password for that machine is root, so root. So now I will open a try catch block. Try block, I will open that. Inside that I will type class.forName, C caps, class.forName. Yes, inside that I will type org my driver name. So org.postgresql.driver. Driver decaps, yes, driver. Then semicolon. Then con equal to, con is my connection. So con equal to driver manager. Driver manager is a class which is placed inside a package, something called java.sql. So driver manager dot get connection. I'm establishing my connection with my Postgres DB. So URL comma user comma PASS. URL, yes, correct, comma user comma PASS password. So now the connection was established, semicolon. Now in my catch block, catch, open a curly brace, sorry, open a parenthesis, inside that SQL exception. Not exception, SQL exception. So because this process which return SQL exception, E. So inside that I will print E dot print stack trace of. Return my CON, return CON. So connection was written. So this is, I will create a DB connection class. Inside that I will create a static method. So the static method which establish a connection to my Postgres DB and then which return a result. So this is a way for establishing a connection to the database. Now I will open my second Java program, that is servlet program, that is called as login.java. So I will open that. So I will read the data from my React. So string, I will create a string, something called as username. So here the username which read from React. So r underscore uname. For my reference, I have add r underscore uname. So which is equal to request dot req dot get parameter of request dot get parameter of uname, double quotes uname, semicolon. Then string r underscore pwd. So reading password from React. So r underscore pwd, which is equal to request dot get parameter of pwd. So for my reference, so semicolon. For my reference, I will create a session. So HTTP session. Then I will create an object called a session, which is equal request dot get session of. So I will create an empty session, session of semicolon. Then similar way, always for creating servlet API in a Tomcat web server, similar way the React app which running on Node server, Node.js server. So for that reason, this is the origin was something port number 8080. The Node.js, the origin was something called as 3000 for running React. So both the things are in a different origin. So in that case, for reading data as well as sending data, in that case some error may occur. For solving that, the error which will be named as CORS error, CORS, CORS, cross origin error. For solving the cross origin error, here I am adding response.add header, resp.add header. I am in double quotes. The parameter which is named as access a caps access hyphen control C caps control hyphen allow allow a caps allow hyphen origin origin. So access control allow origin. So it allows whether, for example, if you are allow only login page, so the next double quotes you can specify login. Here I will allow all the pages. So comma double quote star, comma double quote star. So it allow all the origin. If you are specify something as login or only for register page, so it allow only for that page only. So now fine. Now I will open my print writer out equal to response dot get writer of. So this is for sending my JSON response, semicolon. Yes, fine. Now for my login verification, I will create a Boolean variable, Boolean logged in, my variable named as logged in, logged in. which is equal to false. Initially, there is no login facility, so logged in equal to false. Then my statement class, so statement stmt equal to null. Statement stmt, which is equal to null. So initially statement is also empty. Then I will open my try block. So establishing a connection. So connection con equal to DB connector. It's a static class. So DB connector, D caps, B caps, DB underscore connector. It's a static, so there is no problem. DB connector. So there is no need for creating object. DB connector dot get connection of. So I will call my static method. So there is no need for calling something called as object creation is not required. Yes, semicolon. Then next statement stmt equal to con dot create statement of. I think connection class was not imported. Control space and import the connection class. Yes, fine. stmt equal to connect con dot create statement of. Now result set, I will create a result semicolon and then I will create a result set. Yes, rs equal to stmt dot execute query. Inside that select star from double quote select star from my table named as user underscore management mgmt. Yes, now it's fetching all the data from my table while I will open a while loop of rs dot next of. So which will fetching a data by row. Then open a curly brace, uname equal to string uname equal to rs dot get string of double quotes uname. So similar way, string pwd equal to rs dot get string of password. So now I will compare both the value. The value read from React, which is stored in r underscore uname and r underscore pwd. It's in the top. Scroll up, please. So that is r underscore uname and r underscore pwd, which is for receiving request parameter from React. Now here uname and pwd for reading from database. So now compare both. So if r underscore uname dot equals of uname, so I will compare both the username double ampersand. So r underscore pwd dot equals of pwd. Yes, now the username as password was compared. 1 second. Session s small. This is a session object of HTTP session object. The object already created session dot set attribute uname comma uname. So username which is stored. Similar way session dot set attribute email comma double quotes email comma rs dot get string of email semicolon. Yes, everything was completed. After that, now I will create my JSON object. So JSON object jo equal to new JSON object of. So now jo dot put open parenthesis double quotes open parenthesis double quotes status comma. So status comma yes status comma success. Similar way jo dot put double quotes uname comma uname. Will return my value. So out dot println semicolon and then out dot println jo dot to string of. So the entire JSON object which will be converted into string and then return a value. Now my flag was logged in. So logged in equal to true. So break. After logged in, next line break. So this will work when the login was success. There is no need to compare with other rows. So then I will place logged in equal to true. Then after if and after while, if logged in equal to false, so till the end there is logged in flag was not set. In that case, I will create my JSON object again. JSON object jo equal to new JSON object of jo.put status comma failed. Out.print jo.toString of. Yes, after if after catch try catch exception e. Before that, as catch line number 52 at the end of curly brace, I will add catch block. Yes, catch exception e. Yes, inside that, if catch exception arise, I will do the same. So I will copy paste the content inside catch. Copy paste the same. So similar way, jo.put in line number 55. After line number 55, I will put jo.put exception, double quotes exception, close the double quotes and then e, which will return exception, comma e. So I have saved my file. So initially I will create my database creation was completed. Now I will create my API, then I will execute my API. I will run on Apache Tomcat. Right click on my project and execute on Apache Tomcat server. Sorry, I will not add my web.xml. I will open my web.xml. Then I will add servlet. I will add servlet. Then inside that servlet name, servlet hyphen name, login. Yes. Then servlet hyphen class, lcaps login. Similar way for servlet mapping. Servlet hyphen mapping, servlet name, login, URL pattern / login. Now I will save the file and execute my project. /login, localhost / my project name /login, question mark, uname equal to admin, question mark, uname equal to admin, ampersand, pwd equal to admin, then press enter. I think we should return an error message. Please wait a second. So HTTP status 500 internal status error db connector.get connection of eb connector.java logged in.doget in line number 12 as well as line number 29. So unhandled exception, class not found exception, db connector. So I will open my project and verify my db connector. I think which will not handle the exception. So directly you can give catch exception. There is no need for SQL exception, catch exception. Yes, now save the file and execute the project. So it can handle all those exceptions. So slash login question mark uname equal to admin and pwd equal to admin. Yes, login was success. If I am giving password as admin1, login was failed. Now stage 2 was completed. Stage 1 was database creation. Stage 2 was API creation. Now 2 stages are completed. Stage 1 was PostgresDB creation. Stage 2 was Servlet API creation. The 2 stages were completed. Now we are entering into a third phase for React app creation. Open a new command prompt, enter into a record folder. Yes, good. Now I will create a new React app. So npx create -react -app. Yes, good. Enter. So now the app creation is in progress. Entering into my project folder. So user underscore mgmt. And then I will type code space, enter code space dot. So it will open my project in Visual Code ID. Yes, trust this author. Then yes, fine. So src. Then app.js. Yeah, I will remove the content. It's line number 7 to line number 20. Then I will type test. I will open my command prompt and npm start. Yes. So it will start my React app and print the value as test. Yes, the entire process was completed, which print the value as test. Now I have created a simple login form. So I enter into my project folder. So then I will type, 1 second. Then I will type just for creating a login form. So remove the test content. And class name equal to app, it's also record, not record. So I will remove class name equal to app. Div only, I will place div only. Yes. Inside that I will type form, form tag, form. So yes, form tag was created. Inside that I will create a div tag. Yes. Then inside that I will create a inner div. Yes, okay. Inside that the first form group. So inner div I will specify class name equal to form hyphen group. Class name equal to form hyphen group. I will create a label box. So label labels username. Then after label, I will create input box. So input name equal to, I think all are very much familiar, that is uname. So uname. Because in the request.get parameter, we are using that value. So uname. So type equal to text. Uname type equal to text, double single quotes text or double quotes, anything. So uname text. Class name something called as form hyphen control. Placeholder, enter the username. Placeholder, something called as enter the username. So now the entire process was completed. So slash greater than, okay, slash div, /div was already placed, so fine. So same copy paste the content, div form group for password too. So div class name equal to form group, label equal to password, input type, input name equal to password, pwd, then type equal to password, then only the content was printed in a star. So password, class name equal to form hyphen control, then placeholder equal to enter password. After first div, inner div, okay, enter. And then I will create a button, type equal to submit, button type equal to submit. Then enough, save the file. Just save the file and refresh your browser. Yes, so now the form was created. So if needed, you can give a style and then give a fancy layout. So, and then password, enter the password. So this is a form, submit button. If needed, you can give a name. So button, the name of the button is login. So in between button and button, okay, value, enough, no problem. Otherwise in, yes, save the file and then refresh. Yes. So now the entire process was ready. Okay. Now you can write a new function, open the JSX file. So in the top, in top of the something called as return. So in front of you, line number 5, you can add line number 5, new line. After line number 4, you can add a new line. So you can write a function. So here the function named as handle submit. So I will write a function handle submit function. It's not required. Okay. Anyway, no problem. So handle submit of event and curly brace, close curly brace. Inside that, you will get the data from form. So event dot prevent default of event dot prevent default of prevent default of semicolon. Then constant data equal to new form data f caps form data d caps form data of event dot target. So which read the value from that form event dot target. Then semicolon. Then you can fetch a value. Next line, fetch of open parenthesis double quotes. You can type the path http:// localhost colon 8080 localhost colon 8080 / our servlet project name /login question mark name equal to uname equal to close the double quotes and then plus concatenation plus then data.get of uname. So which read the data from the form and then pass it here. Data.get of uname. Double quotes uname. Plus double quotes ampersand password equal to ampersand pwd equal to okay, which fetch a value, then close semicolon is not required, close two parentheses, then next line dot then open parenthesis, again open parenthesis, res equal to res after close parenthesis then response res dot JSON of. So which read the value and then convert into JSON of open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Yes, similar way next line, no semicolon, next line. Now, dot then open parenthesis, again open parenthesis, data after close parenthesis tends to open a curly brace, press enter. Yes, inside that if data.status equal to success, if data.status equal to success, open a curly brace, success in double quotes. So if data.status equal to success, inside that alert success, alert login success. Double quotes, save the file. At the end, semicolon is needed. I think after parenthesis, line number 17. Yes, semicolon. Yes, save the file. Now the handle submit function was not called. So in form on submit, form on submit, on O small, submit S caps, on submit equal to open a curly brace, this dot handle submit of. Okay, handle submit enough. No issue. Yes, save the file. Then refresh the browser and fill the value admin and admin. Press login. Some errors. So press Ctrl Shift J. Otherwise, right click and inspect. So press Ctrl Shift J. I think which displays some error. So you can view the error. So fetch API cannot found. So click on that link. Click on the API link. HTT triple T was printed. So this is an error. I think it's correct. Double T or triple T. Yes, T was removed. In the fetch function at the top. Yes. So remove the T, then save the file. Now refresh the browser. Now admin and then login. Again some error. So Control Shift J. Click on that link. I think there is a error, course error. I think the error which will be called as course error. Yes, the error which will be called as course error. So the link which won't open. Again, go to the console. Please read the error. http://localhost:8080 user management login username admin and password admin from origin localhost. See, this has been blocked by cross origin, so no access control allow origin. So this header was added in servlet side. In React side, the header was not added. So here which displaying the error message because the header was not added. Solving that problem. So you can install cross plugin now. After that, I will how to add a header. I will explain in next session. So just in Google, you can open a Google. Next tab, you will open a google.com. Then type for cross origin plugin. Allow cross origin plugin. CORS plugin. Chrome plugin. CORS Chrome plugin. Extension. Yes. Chrome extension. Enter. So yes. Then install that extension, add to Chrome, which can allow that process, add extension. Yes, now you can do the same. Now you can go to, yes, every process was completed. Now you can go to the page. Yes, login. Press login button. Yes. Close the Chrome browser. npm start. Access allow. The cross origin error was still not solved. So I can go to my React project. And I will add in line number 8 after 8. I think at the end of 8, get pwd, close parenthesis, comma. Open a curly brace. Cross domain, C small, CROSS. Cross domain colon true. So cross domain, we are permitting cross domain here. So cross domain colon true. Now save the file. Now I will type my user ID and password. Yes. So here the servlet port number is 3600, so which will change. Now I will enter user ID password, I think, which display login error. So I will print my data. So console.log data. In line number 10, after line number 10, I will print console.log status spelling mistake, I think, if condition. So status spelling mistake, that's the issue. So status. So, oh yes, fine, good. Now my process was completed. So now to save the file and go to my browser and then type admin and admin. User ID was admin and password was admin. So if success, which send a message as login success. Yes. If I will wrongly enter my password, then which save the password as a different password, then which will return login file. So this is what this project was work. Postgres, I will create a database. Then Servlet, I will create a API. Then React, I will create a form. So here I will submit a data via form. The data which will be reading API from Servlet. The data was passed to Servlet API and checked with DB data. If success, which return a message as success. If failed, which return a message as failure. This is a complete full stack experiment. Thank you. Thank you all.